Let me walk you through the process of using the DMC plugin. First, we begin by creating a DMC page in Confluence. By providing a title and description, I then proceed to create the page. Each time a new page is created, I also see a unique identifier that begins with an automatically incrementing counter, along with the initial version number and the page status, which is provided by Kamala. Now, each time a modification is made to the page, whether it's minor or major, the page version automatically increments. For example, in this case, the version increments by 0.1, as specified in the configuration settings of the space. To track all the actions taken on this DMC page, there's a macro called all versions. This macro displays a table of all actions and version history, along with the names of the users who performed these actions. Moving on to the page publication process, if we change the page status to approved, which is the publication status selected during the configuration, the page version is incremented again, and the current version is published to the designated publication space. In the publication space, we can find the published version with its respective version number, and this published page contains all the original information and macros used, but it is now in read-only mode. Back on the draft page, after modifying the content, we can add a second macro called approvals and signatures. This macro is linked to all publication statuses. It allows us to track the most recent publication actions effectively. If we modify the draft page again, we can revert the page status to a previous one and republish the page once more. On the second publication, the page version increments to 2.0, and we'll find the second published version in the publication space as well. The first version, 1.0, now becomes obsolete. On the published page, there's an option to send notifications to users, informing them about the new publication. By pressing the Read Confirmation button, I can select the users and submit the notification. It's important to note that the users who receive these notifications must belong to the group specified in the configuration settings of the space. This ensures that only the relevant stakeholders are informed about the new publication, promoting effective communication within our team. Lastly, I'd like to highlight the DMC history section on the draft page. This section provides a comprehensive overview of all actions taken on the page. We can find a table that displays all history of modifications.